20 attitudes of a person who only uses you and doesn't care about you. The slow poison of a one-sided relationship. Have you ever felt drained after talking to someone? Like no matter how much you give, they always take more. You pour your heart out, but they're only there when they need something. You ignore the red flags because you hope they'll change, but deep down, you know the truth. Today, we're exposing 20 shocking attitudes of people who only use you, behaviors so calculated you'll start questioning every "I love you" you've ever heard. Stick around until the end, because number 20 will reveal the coldest trick of all, one that might make you rethink every relationship you've ever had. 1. They only reach out when they need something. A selfish person's loyalty is based on what you can give, not who you are. Sarah had a best friend who ghosted her for months until she needed help moving apartments. Sarah dropped everything, rented a truck, and spent her weekend lifting heavy boxes. The moment the last box was unloaded, radio silence again. You're not a person to them, you're a convenience. They don't call to ask how you're doing. They don't remember your birthday unless they want a favor. Their messages always start with hope. Hey, I need a quick favor. You're good at this, so... The hard truth, if they disappear when you need help, they were never really there. 2. They never reciprocate your effort. A relationship should be a bank where both people deposit love, not one person withdrawing until the other is bankrupt. Mark always listened to his co-worker vent about her toxic boss. He gave advice, stayed late to help with her projects, and even covered her shifts. But when he was going through a divorce, "Sorry, I'm just so busy with my own stuff right now." You give time, energy, money, love, and they take it all. But when you ask for the bare minimum, "I'm not good at emotional stuff. You're stronger than this. I wish I could help, but..." The hard truth, if they wanted to, they would. Their excuses are just proof they don't value you. 3. They make you feel guilty for setting boundaries. Manipulators hate boundaries because they can't control people who have them. When Jake told his girlfriend he couldn't lend her more money after already giving her thousands, she cried, "I thought you loved me, I guess I'll just figure it out alone." He caved, and she ghosted him a week later. Healthy people respect your no. Users punish you for it. They'll play the victim, "After all I've been through," to gaslight you, "You're overreacting." Give silent treatment until you apologize for their disrespect. The hard truth. If someone only treats you well when you say yes, their love is conditional. 4. They're hot and cold, keeping you hooked. Breadcrumbing is the art of giving just enough hope to keep you starving. Lisa's ex would text her at 2 a.m. saying, "I miss you," then ignore her for days. When she asked for clarity, he said, "Why are you so intense? Can't we just enjoy this?" They give just enough attention to keep you addicted, but never enough to make you feel secure. One day they're all over you, the next they're distant. Why? Because they like your attention, but they don't like you. The hard truth. If they wanted a real relationship, they wouldn't keep you in limbo. 5. They disappear when you're no longer useful. Some people are like shadows. They only stick around when the sun is shining on them. When David lost his job, his friends suddenly stopped inviting him out. The same people who called him bro when he was buying rounds of drinks now acted like he didn't exist. The moment you can't give them what they want, money, connections, emotional labor, they vanish. No explanation, no goodbye, just silence, because to them you were never a person, just a resource. 6. They take credit for your success. A user doesn't lift you up. They stand on your shoulders and call themselves tall. Maria spent months helping her boyfriend build his business, designing logos, writing emails, even handling angry clients. When the business took off, he posted, "I did this all by myself. Hard work pays off." They'll use your effort to boost themselves but never acknowledge you. We becomes I when it's convenient. They downplay your role. You just helped a little. They get defensive if you ask for recognition. Why are you so insecure? The hard truth, if they erase your contributions, they never valued them in the first place. 7. They keep you isolated from others. Controllers hate witnesses because outsiders can see what they're really doing. Every time Rachel tried to hang out with her old friends, her partner would say, "They don't really care about you. You're so naive, they're just using you. If you loved me, you'd spend time with me instead." They cut off your support system so you depend only on them. Why? Easier to manipulate you. No one can warn you about their toxicity. You have no one to run to when they hurt you. The hard truth, love doesn't isolate, control does. 8. They make you chase their approval. They know you'll jump when they snap their fingers, so they'll never stop snapping. Tom's boss would randomly praise him. "You're the only one I trust," then ignore him for weeks. Tom worked overtime, skipped vacations, and stressed himself sick trying to earn that rare validation. They keep you hungry for crumbs of affection, so you'll keep giving. Hot and cold treatment. "You're amazing. I expected better." Moving goalposts. "Do this one thing. Now do more." Withholding praise unless you perform. The hard truth, if you have to beg for basic respect, you're not in a relationship, you're in a transaction. 9. They never apologize, they justify. A narcissist's apology always starts with, "I'm sorry you feel that way." When Emily confronted her friend for constantly cancelling plans last minute, the response was, "You're too sensitive. I'm just busy, unlike you. If you were a real friend, you'd understand." They refuse accountability and make you feel guilty for being hurt. "I didn't mean it like that," but they won't change. You're overreacting, but they won't stop. Other people don't have a problem with me, but you do. The hard truth, if they wanted to fix things, they would. Their excuses are just weapons. 10. They replace you instantly when someone better comes along. To a user, people are like batteries. Once you're drained, they toss you aside. After years of supporting his best friend through breakups, job losses, and depression, Alex got sick. His friend's response, "I can't handle negativity right now." A week later, he posted pics with his new best friend, someone with money and connections. They treat relationships like upgrades. The moment you're no longer useful, they discard you. They move on fast, no goodbye, no closure. They act like you never mattered. Who? They come crawling back if the new person fails. "I missed you." The hard truth, if they can live without you, let them. 11. They treat your kindness as weakness. A user mistakes compassion for stupidity and generosity for an open wallet. Lena always paid for dinners, covered bills when her roommate was broke, and even lent her car out, only to hear her roommate laugh later. "Lena's too nice, she'll do anything if you guilt-trip her." They see your heart as a loophole to exploit. "You're so understanding." Translation, "You won't call me out. I knew you'd help me." Because they expect it now. They act shocked when you finally say no. "Wow, I thought you were nicer than this." The hard truth, if they respect you less for being kind, they never respected you at all. 12. They love bomb you, then disappear. Users don't give love, they perform it like actors reading a script. After one amazing date, Jason texted Sarah constantly, "You're perfect. I've never felt this way. I think I'm falling for you." Then after they slept together, ghosted. They overwhelm you with affection to get what they want, sex, money, attention. Lock you in before you see their true colors, keep you addicted to their highs so you tolerate their lows. The hard truth, real love doesn't rush, manipulation does. 13. They make you feel crazy for questioning them. Gaslighting is their superpower, making you doubt reality so they can keep controlling yours. Every time Mark asked his girlfriend why she flirted with other guys, she'd say, "You're paranoid." "I was just being friendly. You're so insecure." "Maybe you're the problem if you keep accusing me." They twist the truth, so you will apologize for their behavior. Stop trusting your own instincts. Blame yourself instead of holding them accountable. The hard truth, if someone makes you feel crazy for expecting basic respect, they're the crazy one. 14. They keep exes and options on the back burner. A user's heart has a waiting list, and you're never the priority. Even though Jake and Mia were exclusive, she kept in touch with her ex as friends, texted other guys platonically, and always had an excuse. You're so controlling, I can have friends. They keep backups, so they never have to be alone, always have someone to run to when you disappoint them. Can manipulate you with jealousy. Maybe I should just date someone who trusts me. The hard truth, if they're not all in, they're just using your time until something better comes along. 15. They only care about your struggles when it benefits them. A fake supporter is like an umbrella that only opens when the sun is out. When Tasha lost her job, her best friend barely checked in, but when she needed career advice, suddenly, "I've been so worried about you, let's talk." They pretend to care when. They need emotional labor from you. They want gossip material to use later. They look bad for ignoring you. See, I'm a good friend. The hard truth, if they're only there when they need something, they were never really there for you. 16. They weaponize your vulnerabilities. A user doesn't comfort your wounds. They salt them to keep you compliant. After opening up about her childhood abandonment, Maya's partner began using it against her. No wonder your dad left. You're so needy. You're acting just like your mother. No one can stand her either. They use your pain as a remote control. Bring up your insecurities when you assert boundaries. Mock your struggles while pretending to help. Frame their cruelty as tough love. The hard truth, if someone uses what you shared in confidence as ammunition, they're not your safe place, they're your battlefield. 17. They create artificial scarcity. Users manufacture desperation so you'll settle for crumbs. Despite being unemployed for months, Ryan's friend suddenly had endless plans when Ryan needed help moving. But when Ryan landed a job, "Let's hang out, I've missed you." They make you compete for basic decency. Always too busy until they need something. Give attention in unpredictable bursts like a slot machine. Withhold affection to keep you anxious and chasing. The hard truth, real connections aren't rationed. If you're constantly guessing where you stand, you're being played. 18. They frame their demands as opportunities. Exploiters don't take, they convince you to give. When Priya's boss asked her to work unpaid overtime, it was always, "This is such a great chance to prove yourself." Most people don't get this opportunity. Meanwhile, the boss's nephew got promoted after 6 weeks. They disguise exploitation as privilege. "You should be grateful I'm doing you a favor, but this will look good for you if..." The hard truth, if the opportunity always benefits them more than you, it's not mentorship, it's manipulation. 19. They condition you to lower your standards. Abusers don't start by hitting, they start by convincing you not to expect better. First, Liam's girlfriend forgot their anniversary. When he was hurt, she said, "You're so dramatic about dates." Next year, she didn't even acknowledge it. By year 3, he stopped expecting anything. They normalize neglect through gradual erosion. Break small promises first to test your tolerance. Frame reasonable expectations as high maintenance. Reward your silence with temporary kindness. The hard truth. The frog doesn't realize it's being boiled. Don't wait until you're cooked. 20. They use strategic amnesia. Convenient memory loss is the manipulator's favorite alibi. Every time David reminded his friend about the $500 he borrowed, he got, "Did I? I don't remember that. You must be confusing me with someone else." But when David once forgot to return a $20 book, "You always take advantage." They edit history to avoid accountability. Forget promises, agreements, and debts. Remember your mistakes with perfect clarity. Gaslight you about past events. The hard truth, selective memory is just dishonesty in disguise. The day you stop feeding them, they'll starve. So what's really going on in the minds of people who use you? Are they just selfish, broken, or is there something even darker at play, a deliberate strategy to keep you hooked while they drain you dry? Let me know in the comments, have you encountered someone like this? Did you spot the signs too late? And if this video hit home, smash that like button, because the more people who see this, the fewer will fall for these emotional traps. Stay sharp, stay strong, and remember, if they only show up when they need something, They don't love you, they love what you can do for them. See you in the next one.